Okay. Maybe we get some good cards. Hunter, Warlock, Priest. Okay, we didn't get good classes. But I do find Warlock to be fun when you get some curse stuff. We're going to try to build a curse deck as always. That is important. Explain the new good cards. Thanks in advance. Okay. Good card is our curse card. Lance Carrier is bad. Just because somebody top decked a Lance Carrier and stole a win in the last run doesn't make Lance Carrier a good card. Spreading Madness is like the second or third worst performing card in all of Hearthstone Arena. And a 3-mana 3/4 Naga that gives your opponent curse is phenomenal. Speaking of, well, we didn't speak of them, but the cards that are actually somehow lower, I think, win rated than Spreading Madness or whatever is Renounced Darkness, which is total fart, and I don't want it. Chat seems to think it's fun. I don't understand how it's fun to turn my fun cards into shit. But as the man that likes to draft fun cards to the detriment of his own win rate sometimes, I don't see how that card's fun. Gorlak's actually probably fine. There are a lot of class Murlocs. We're probably going to get offered Gigafin and Phelan, and it's probably going to be good, but Restaurant's just cheap, tradable. Weapon removal, that's kind of nice, right? Shellfish is bad. I think people overvalue this card. People like it, but I think Ben said he kind of likes it, in which case it's probably good, but I don't like it. 4 mana 7/7. Your opponent drawing cards is a really bad deal. Sunreaver's kind of whatever. I'd take it over Shellfish, but Peasant's a good one, so I like ones in Warlock more in general. Sidekick I would certainly take over Darkspear, which is one of the worst cards ever made. But Grave Defiler is just good. 1 mana 2/1. Copy your I don't know, anything. I think the curse cards are all shadow cards, but you get Demonic Assault, you get Full Blown Evil, other crap, which I like. Oh my god, double curse. This is going to be the curse deck. Is Shellfish that bad? I think so, yeah. Swarmer's not worth taking. I would take Piggyback over Swarmer. I don't love Piggyback, but I think it's better than a 1 mana 1/1 rush. A little bit of demon synergy here or there too. But we're going to take the Cultist. 5 picks in, we got 2 curse cards. In chat, they'll explain what the curse cards do. Are they marked? Yeah, Fel spells are marked. Everything's marked. There's Fel, there's Frost, there's Fire, there's Holy. The spells all have types. Not all, but there are spell types now. Alright, this one's for my friend Deal Damage. I just want that golden curse guy. He can't be banned because he's a mod, but he can pretend like he's banned. Rakoji mod, this one's for you, bud. Give me the golden curse. Banned. Take him away. Let's do one for B-Bart, my friend. Forever. Whether Twitch takes away the feature or not. Keep him around. Double rare's pretty good, but it's not good enough to stop us from opening a pack. I like that there are spell types. Me too. I think that was a really cool change. Can I have a pack? Okay, I'm taking it instead for whoever I said. This one's for. It's been transferred over to Marigold. Golden Harpoon Gun? Really nice card. And thank you. That's what I'm talking about. But it ain't our golden curse, boy. So be it. Let's see. Armored Warhorse, still awful. Even worse for me, because I draft responsible curves, but also more so than that, I also just lose every joust. Tiny Knight of Evil's a 2-drop. I think Raid Leader's actually a fine card. Fine. But without having any 2s and wanting a little demon synergy, and I don't know, Spawn of Deathwing's a thing. I think this card's fine. Tiger, it's the 3rd best card here, I think. Not a bad card. Probably a little underrated, honestly. If you end up with just an aggressive deck that, I don't know, 3 or 4 curse cards, and you top out with like a Tiger and a Battle Master, some decks probably want it. I think Welt Bonker's okay. It's easy to draw 1. A lot of times it feels pretty easy to draw 2, but it is a 3 mana 1/5, which is kind of whatever. Dark Peddler's awesome. 2 mana 2/2, discover Ibis, discover Grave Defiler, Peasant. Sure, there's other things. Curse of Agony. It's cool stuff. And, this is a debatable pick. I think the 2-drop is fine. I think it's the 3rd best card here. I think Reapwalkers are underrated. And I think Importers are probably overrated. But if we're building the Giga Curse deck, we get access to any of the curse cards we don't get offered. And it's more fun, so we're going to take it. Here is another debatable pick, I think. I think Direwolf is good in some Zooey decks. We have two good ones that we may want to play on one. I think Skulker's a fine 2-drop. I see Dreads oftentimes, and I'm not picking on Dreads this time, oftentimes Dreads will pass them without even like a consideration. I think the card is fine and good. I think it's better than fine. But Cheesemonger is kind of insane. 4 mana 3/6. Your opponents with a lot of spells lose the game. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, add a random spell with the same cost. Like, it's just crazy. Sometimes you have to fireball it, and it's like, okay, I get a 4-drop, and you spend 4 mana to kill my 4-drop and skip your turn, and now you're not fireballing my 5 mana 5/6 or whatever. Like, by all means. Here, Berserker is probably the 3rd best card. Razor Jaw is fine. I actually have seen people kind of like on different. It's kind of a polarizing card entitled Customer. Deal damage equal to your hand size. My thought would be, if your deck is cheap and zooey, it's not good. If your deck is control-y and has a raid boss and a, and a Twisting Nether and a Doom and 2 Krakens, you might want it to help you get to the late game. Right now, it looks like Razor Jaw is a better card for us, to me, because we're kind of like just going to curve out. But we have a lot of high card quality, which makes me a little more interested in it. We have what? Defiler, Peasant, like they offer value. Even our 1 and our 2 cost cards and our 3 cost cards, they all kind of give us some value. So I'm actually going to take the Entitled Customer and hope that I build a deck where Customer is good. But cards that replace themselves make Customer better, right? Peasant comes down, then adds a card to your hand. Defiler comes down, so you're not losing the early game and you're not obligated to play Entitled Customer. But if you are, you still have 4, 5, 6, 10 cards in your hand maybe. Tentacle of N'Zoth, still poo. Gnome Private, way better than Tentacle of N'Zoth. It's basically unpickable. But Abyssal's insane, and I think that kind of helps too. It's what we're doing, right? So like here, Dealey, this is a shadow spell. Summer fell. Renounced Darkness was holy. Captain Brule, thank you for the follow. Raider's fine. I think I would take another Tiny Knight over a Raider, but I like the cheap interactive spell. Kill something, add something to your hand. Works with our game plan. Control the board. The issue is it's sometimes easy to find cards like this, cheap removal, cheap value cards, and then you don't end up with the late game. I think it's harder to find the good cheap value cards than any late game, but we might have to be running like a Stormwind Champ as our late game. And while I love that card, I think if that's your late game, it's kind of not as functional. This is a debatable pick as well. They almost always are. If you're going to sit down and discuss the picks, they're almost always like some discussion. I think Anoyo's fine. I think Anoyo in this meta is better because Gorilla Bot's pretty common and really good, and you can discover Sneeds. I think if you go Peasant into Anoyo, that's a real strong consideration for taking Anoyo when you already have a Peasant. I think Hellfire's overrated in general. I don't really like it. I think we have better board clears already, actually. So I don't really want it. And Shadowblade Slinger's kind of interesting. If you've taken damage, deal that much damage to an enemy minion. So it's 3 mana, let's say, deal 2 to an enemy minion, summon a 2/1 and draw a card with your hero power. And then if you get any other cards, it can sometimes be in like a really powerful effect. Like if you have a Hellfire, you cast a Hellfire, tap, then it deals 5, and you can kill, an 8 health minion. You can kill an 8/8 or something. I wouldn't argue against any card here from a if I was co-oping with someone, but I like this Shadowblade, and I don't get to play with it as much. So when in doubt, I kind of like to take the class cards. That's what I'm gonna do here. These are all poo, and I'm disappointed to see them. It's probably our first bad card in our deck. Ice Rager I think is worse than Spawn, and I think Spawn is pretty bad. Fell Walker, I think there's, we might end up with some fell spells. I don't know. The issue is a lot of times you don't want to cast them, It's like if you have the 6 mana fell, summon a bunch of 3/3s, that one's really good. If you have a Demonic Assault, you might Demonic Assault your own minion, and that's really bad. I think a 6 mana 3/7 taunt is just better than these stat lines, so we'll take it for that reason. And we don't have a lot of taunt either. Who knows? Kind of hate it. This is... Three cards that I would consider kind of bad. Reliquary is basically unplayable. Here's a Fell spell we could actually copy, but I don't want to ever draft or draw that card or cast it unless it's turn 10 and I generated it randomly and I'm committing lethal damage. Beaming I don't like. It's actually kind of... Our deck really feels like very zooey right now, 15 picks in. But, you know, if you have an aggressive, you know, peasant coin beaming side, I think that's a good start. That can win you the game on its own, so... I think the tradable cards are always pickable just because they have tradable. But I think it's the third best card here. I think there's an argument for Beetle. I think there's an argument for Tolvir. The taunt with our 1-drops is quite nice. The health in Warlock is also quite nice. I will say there is counter synergy with Plated Beetle, where you go up to, let's say, 30 health and 3 armor, then you tap and you think you're going to deal damage with your slinger, and you don't, because you didn't take any damage, you just removed armor. It's not the same as your hero taking... Wait, maybe that's not true. Okay, maybe I lied. I can't remember. Alright, let's test it out. Does that work? I don't remember. Here, Panther's just bad. Jouster. Our deck has a super cheap curve, and I hate Jouster in general, so I don't want it. Argus is fine. You know, a ton of 1s, 2s, and 3s. Argus gets a lot better, so it's by far the best card for us. Never Panther. I think Shady Bartender's a good card, and I've talked about it in the past, but I'll mention it again. I think if Shady Bartender is good in your deck, it actively becomes one of your best cards. When you have Imp Gang Boss, if you have the 3-mana summon 4 1/1s, different things that summon multiple cheap demons, I think that card gets very good, and it has tradable, so it's always fine to pick up. But our deck doesn't seem like it's going to utilize it very well. We have 1 demon, and then some expensive demons, which is fine too, but I don't think it's better than a 2-drop in a deck that wants a 2, and I think this is a good 2. We don't have a ton of spells, but we'll probably pick up a few more. I like this card. I've been impressed by that. Here we have our pick between kind of situational 2s. I'm just a big fan of Scalebane. I think Scalebane puts a lot of pressure on people, and our deck may just be a zoo deck, and that's fine. Well, change of plans, do everything different, draft all of our cards accordingly. Sogoth is horrible. Fiola is fine, but Queen Azshara is my favorite card from the new set. It's the most fun, and it's, I think, by far the best card here. Even with 10 picks left and not a ton of spells, I think it's by far the best pick here. The Ancient Relics are you basically are summoning a Colossal for 1 mana, for 4 mana, but you can space it out over 2 turns if you need to. And that's very powerful, and it's just a 5 mana 5/5, so in a pinch you can just play it. There's also a card that draws Naga specifically. Yeah, I just think it's got a lot of utility. And we'll take a look now. We have 1, potentially 2, 3, potentially 4-ish. We definitely need more spells, but now we can look for things like the 3 mana 2/4 that gives you little scraps. We can look, I mean, we'd obviously always want a full-blown evil, but we pretty much won't pass a full-blown evil for anything because you can cast it 3 times in 1 turn, and it also copies with your grave. Oh, I'm excited about that. These are just kind of whatever, all fine picks. I don't really want a Jouster because our curve is super cheap and I always lose the Joust. Heckler, I'm mostly picking this because we have an almost full gold deck and I want to get as many gold cards as possible. Dredge is super sweet. Tentacle's unplayable, or that's not true. You'd never take it over either of these cards. They're both way better. I think Hollow A-Bomb is too good to pass. If we had a Phelan, I would probably take the Specialist just, you know, to meme or whatever, but A-Bomb is too strong, so... deal 1 to all enemy minions, and then Honorable Kill, gain their attack. So if you deal exact damage, you gain all their attack. It's oftentimes like a 5 mana 8/8. Clear your opponent's board or whatever. It's just absurd. Polluted Hoarder's awful. Forbidden Ritual's way better than Polluted Hoarder. I think another sidekick's probably correct here, because we have the Peasant in particular, and just a cheap deck. Just, you know, you just dump your whole hand and start tapping. But I want to activate the Queen Azshara, and we have 7 more picks, so I'm going to spam as many spells as I can, basically. Oh, wow. Well, am I going to do that? I think Diver is worse, noticeably worse than Spawn, and I think this card's very good. I think Spawn has to be, quote unquote, the pick. That being said, we have Queen Azshara. I got a Panda. This card's just so insane. Bill wants Panda. Alright, you know what? Because of Bill. Drain Soul, I want it, but I've got to take this A-Bomb. They're too good. And Drain Soul's a good spell. If it were, you know, Panda can give you a spell that creates a spell. That's kind of cool. That's multiple spells. You take it before it's too late. They changed this card. It's actually not as good of an arena card, I don't think. It's probably better for our deck, though. These are unplayable, and 2 mana, 2/3 Murloc is fine. We need a 2-drop anyway, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4-ish. I'd like to run somewhere between like 5 or 6 2s at least. You gotta have at least 4, I think. But the 5th 2-drop is a lot more valuable than the, you know, than the 6th. Hippo's totally fine. Dragonhawk is not even a consideration here. Abyssal's great. Just clear the board, clear the board, clear the board, clear the board. Cast a Colossal. That's my plan right now. All the Knight Captains, of course. We'll take a look at Warlock. I mean, I'd have to have about 14 awesome Murlocs in my deck to take it, but we have 1 mediocre Murloc. Fairy Dragon's a fine too, but Knight Captains and Hollow A-Bombs win you the game. And Spawn of Deathwings. They're all good. I really don't think you're supposed to ever be passing Traveling Merchant. It is probably the least interesting card here, and probably seems the most unassuming, but Forbidden Ritual, buttload of 1s, fair amount of 2s. You probably just drop a 3 mana 4/5 Merchant and win a lot of games. Moarg's cool too. We do want a late game card. And the Dredge is actually kind of cool. A 3 mana 3/4 Dredge, which we won't be pulling a Murloc very often or ever, is probably a consideration. I think you could take any of them. And what card is more fun? I don't know. I don't know. Ben told me never pass that card, right? Morg. Yeah, you could take a Morg. We'll take a Mothership here. Card's absurd, right? Toad is fine. I wouldn't mind running 1 more too. I wouldn't mind picking up a 4 if it were a good 4, like a Cheesemonger or something. Not over a Mothership. But Mothership's just game winning a lot of the time as well. What was up against Entitled Customer? I might want to trade that pick, and then everything else kind of makes sense. Had someone coin and dredge Gigafin with that Murloc and play it against me on turn 3. That's really funny. Strong deck? Yeah, this is strong. We took one particularly bad pick, I think, the second Panda over the Deathwing Spawn. We are lacking a couple of just big, clunky, good shitters, and we passed him a Warg, but the deck creates a lot of value, I think, in its early game, so I don't think we'll be left with nothing to do on turn 8, 9, 10, you know. Thanks for the walkthrough. I hope that helped you, Dealy. You say Ben, is that Ben Brode? Yeah. Ray, thank you for the follow. Akoro, thank you for the Prime. And thank you to the 178th Marvel Strike Force downloader. I really do appreciate that. I hope you guys are having fun on tonight's stream. This deck looks fun. Yeah, I wish we could have picked up like a full-blown Evil or even a Scrapsmith. I wish I could trade like the Entitled Customer for, you know, a Mawarg even. But yeah, we have almost no bad cards, like bad cards. And a lot of our cards I think work well together. We just didn't get offered a Fell spell. So this guy's kind of a dud unless we discover one, which for sure we will some of the time. And I just wish we had a little easier time with the Queen Azshara, but who knows? You discover one full-blown Evil, that will activate the Queen Azshara. Demonic Assault, yeah, like 1 Demonic Assault would be huge. Like I would trade a Scalebane for a Demonic Assault. I would trade, obviously, I would trade either of these for a Demonic Assault. I would probably trade an Abyssal for a Demonic Assault for this deck. In general, they're kind of close sometimes. Loud Sirens. Queen Azshara bet? We could do a Queen Azshara bet. Will we cast a Colossal or 2? We might cast 2 maybe, or 1. I'm gonna go grab some food real quickly. I'm hungry and I'm feeling faint. Refill my water. Kripali, my dude. Fart breath. And then while the bets, I think, are trickling in. while Taz is trickling, we can start the queue. I think I can make it back. Just shove some food in my mouth, get some water.
Nemzi versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Let's dive in!
This looks kind of weird. I think I'm actually gonna ditch that. Try to find a real 1 or a real 2. Our curve is so cheap, I'm not super worried about missing. Unless we draw particularly poorly. Hey, and good luck. Thanks, Psycho. I'll tap. Thank you very much, Psycho, for the follow. Akaro for the prime. We got Rayoe and Captain Brule. Captain Brule. Great having you guys here. New followers never hurt nobody. Alright, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unplayable cards out of 23. So we've drawn particularly poorly. Oh, sorry. We have a cheesemonger. I guess it doesn't matter what we draw. Did you dedicate your terminal drip to Tasney Red? I could. Would cast an Ancient Relic. Oh, yeah, Ancient Relic's fine too, because we might take something else. But yeah, like, and I guess will we activate this? Okay, but which is fine the way it's worded. If we cast it, if we cast this thing and it's active, and we get the Ancient Relic, but we don't cast the Ancient Relic, then the bet has not been fulfilled. We just have to cast any Ancient Relic, which I think is totally fair and maybe doable. Ifala, thanks for the follow. Ifala.
Best cheese around. You can take my word for it.
I haven't done any push-ups today. I need to do some push-ups soon too. Problem is if I wait too long like I have, I can't do that many in such a short amount of time. I need to recuperate. I think we need to cast it. Yeah, it's totally fair. If I did it wrong, we can always refund it and redo the bet, right? Yeah, I don't think you did anything wrong. We can just set the bet to be whatever. I mean, will we cast it? That's the bet. And then if we do it and we pay it, and then we could do another one or whatever. If it says like, will we, whatever it says, you know? We would just try to be like true to whatever it said. And if we meant to do something else, but we wrote something, then yeah, it's fine. That's what we bet on. Didn't GorillaBot used to be a 3/3? I think I actually have to play this. Sorry, Chad. Sorry. What am I gonna do? I'm not gonna play a 5-mana 3/3. I'm not gonna play a 5-mana 2/8. I would trade Zelda for a monkey mod. I actually wouldn't want like a monkey butler or a monkey mod near me. Those things, you know, especially chimps and stuff, these big apes. They could just tear you apart, man. They might just rip your lips off or your testicles, and maybe both. And this is over the course of the whole run, by the way, not just one game. I like how fast we played Azshara, and then 40,000 points on no. That seems like a good time to do the no bet. We ain't casting it this game. Ancient Relic is actually the bet? Yeah, the bet's to get Ancient Relic out. To cast an Ancient Relic. But it won't be this game. Yes. From 95, yes, to 62. It's a big swing. People who have a lot of faith in our ability to do that. Just also keep in mind how many spells we have currently, a third of the way through our deck. They don't beat you up anymore, just give you monkeypox. As long as they're taking over, that's all that really matters.
Are you gonna clean that up?
I mean, what am I supposed to do? I could try to wait, try to get more value. If I didn't roll the sheep, it would have been really nice. Could find a siphon here. Could find an Ibis here.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
I think I'm gonna take the tooth. Also, sorry, chat. I guess I can play this. Oh, I should have tapped first. That was dumb. Man, I could have had two, but he would have had a thing. These just aren't very good. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Is that dumb? Yeah, probably. Also gonna trade here and try to set up an abyssal maybe, or a night captain perhaps. Oh, did anybody want to get rid of Zelda? Criminals. They're probably up to no good and knows that he's gonna track him down and hurt him. If he dredge, it's okay. Sorry, what? Yeah, it's okay if he dredges. I don't care if he dredges. Let him dredge. Also can't stop it. Who wants to get rid of Zelda? I will send some dudes over there. I hope that buff, I really hope that buff hits here. Okay, second best target. Which is a bummer because I could have cleared most of this board. I'd done the other thing, which I didn't do.
Who is next on the chopping block?
Hey, I got you, friend.
What'd you work for before streaming? I worked for Target. I was an executive team leader for Target when I last left. And I found it to be a very miserable and unrewarding experience, and I'm quite happy that that's not my job anymore. No, don't do that. 1, 2, 3.
It's getting hot in here.
Oh, I'm gonna die. I wish oh my god, the buffs are not going where we need them to go. I should have taken the other spell, it would have worked out so much better. And the ping hit the thing. Oh my god, that was a disaster. I think I'm actually dead now. Wow, that was so unfortunate. What was the best thing at working Target for me? What was the best thing about working at Target? The pay was pretty good for what I did for most of the time for what I was there. Am I just dead? No, I guess I'm at 3. Man, if that ping hit anywhere else, we could have traded off one of these two. Oh well. That's crazy. What happened this game? He assassinated my night captain.
Best cheese around. You can take my curd for it.
Oh. We lost that 1 in 4 or something. 1 in 5. Just 1 more health on one of these stinkers. Oh my god. I guess if that actually works, huh? That's so frustrating though. But I guess this top deck makes it a little easier to stomach. Do I tap? What am I at? 7? I go down to 5. He slaps me down to 4. I think I tap once. Maybe holding customer a bit longer would have changed it? Well, it will for sure change it. It almost certainly isn't better to just sit there taking extra damage repeatedly for no reason, but yeah, it will change things. You'll probably die faster. The top deck was amazing, yeah. Alright, let's hope we're not dead. Am I winning? I would say on average we probably win this game from here. From this spot. He has to top deck something, which they might. But yeah, I'd say right now we're actually winning somehow.
The dead never rest.
You know, I actually wasn't worried because Shit Horse just never works for anyone. There's some cards, you know, one player loses the Joust all the time, and you know, Redbeard loses the Joust. Everybody loses the Shit Horse Joust all the time. Game worn jersey. I don't know if we have the stream or the audience for that kind of content, Deathborn Poet. One day I hope Daniel Radcliffe comes on Red Stream and tells him stories about Harry Potter and talks about his favorite albums. I hope so too. And I hope he donates a substantial amount of money. He didn't want to dredge last turn. It's a combo card. I'm not sure if he could have. Otherwise he dredges but doesn't draw, and you really don't want to do that. 50-50 to win the game at the end, just like at the start of the game.
The turning tides. Let's dive in.
Remy. Oh wait, I mean, who is our opponent? Last time our curve screwed us. It probably won't happen again like that. That was a particularly bad draw, right? We had all of our late game to start. Of course it's all about the money. We're just spending it on packs of Flaffy. I was thinking about spending it on packs of Flaffy, yeah. When the horse got played, Red made a little water in his boxers. Oh, that's not entirely true now, is it? Even if he plays a Corporal, we can, Daniel Ratcliffe. I'll have to get the Dog Poop Express all cleaned up and shiny for him to ride it into the stream. You know, I will say I kind of like Cypher Dom's mini shtick lately of him like being like he has like the job of cleaning up like a really fancy car that I own. I like it. Good shtick. See that going places.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working. Come on now. Enough is enough. I'm not scratching my armpit either, I'm scratching my breastplate. It's different. Man, we really suck at drawing cards in well, there's one that would have been fine. At drawing cards in the appropriate manner. I kind of want to Mortal Coil it, huh? I just don't want him to get a free kill. That's fine. He has to at least work for it a little bit. Although I suppose it doesn't really matter if it's a 3-1 or a 3-3 right now. But, hear me out, he might go face, and then we might draw a hollow A-bomb, and then it being at 1 health matters a lot. Plates in your breast? I do, yes. Got a metal plate that stops trolls from piercing my heart with their nasty words. Alright, I'm pretty certain I'm gonna draw a hollow A-bomb. That's my plan at least. Darn it.
Who is next on the chopping block?
How much does this deal? 5? 4? Something? Pretty good.
Are you gonna clean that up?
Are you gonna clean that up, Alez? Probably not. This fucking donkey. I don't think this is that good for just killing the 5/2. Maybe it was. I don't really care if he's trading here, that's probably fine too. I respect Shaman being good now in this meta, it's cool. Okay, no scales. Horror is kind of horrible. Don't address me! Oh yeah? What if I wanted to ask you if you saw Jujutsu Kaisen? What then, Les? Would you answer me then? What? Who's he talking to? He talking to me? What does this hero's emote sound like? I imagine them being all bubbly. Slam. What a slam dunk. Was that bubbly enough for you? Side kick. I could die to things. I think I'm gonna look for a removal spell.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Yeah, we'll take that. I guess I'm tapping. I don't have to tap. I'm less overtly in danger this with a little bit of health. Transparent Sloth, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. To Rykrom, Hokan, Ashir, Glacial Wolfer, Yomo, and Monty Monk. Welcome everybody and thank you very much. I wish he didn't have that card, and I wish he didn't have 2 of that card. And I'm dead because Druid's annoying. But thank you to the Transparent Sloth. I could get my siphon. Give me my siphon.
Things you never knew you wanted.
Impressive.
How do you pronounce sloth? I thought we were winning. I never really felt like we were winning that game. Kind of felt like kind of close to even, but 2 flipper friends, a Kraken into 2 flipper friends is too much, right? Is there any kazoo sound clip I want to see? Yeah, can we have some of that?
Nemzi versus Rexar. Let's go.
That is our 179th downloader and completer of level 2. That's awesome. Dude, we might get to 180. Now say Transparent Sloth. It's you. It's you, Propelling. Me. What's my best draw? Peasant. Give it to me, baby. Ooh, that's not very good.
Got a tune with your name on it.
You are a sloth and a sloth. Where's Pierce when you need him? He was here earlier. He asked how I was doing. I told him I thought about him. Told him that. I gotta pluck out some nose hairs. I think actually maybe I can grab one right now. Oh my god, that hurt so bad and nothing came out. Nothing came out when you pulled your hairs. Oh my god, I'm crying. Show me all the possible secrets. Deck tracker? Could be explosive. It's probably not explosive. It could be bear trap. It's probably bear. Get a nose trimmer. No. Then I gotta go all the way up into my brain stem. Let's have some good grip on your fingertips. I've got a streamer's grip. Powerful, but also tender. I'm probably not supposed to. Oh, there are the secrets. Dart, maneuver, freezing, snake. Man, fuck this game.
Buying or selling.
Oh. Just want to get something on the board. Something that can assist me with Mortal Coil. What is your moving in gift for Dreads? I'm not gonna whoop his ass the next time I see him. As badly as I would have if, you know, he hadn't moved. Actually, never mind. It's because you're always dropping your Pokemon cards. Well, my hands are covered in... Red is known for his finger dexterity. I would like to put that on display for you. Dishwater sponge. I'd like to pleasure you with my fingers by playing you a song. Quite a song. Oh, wow, wait. What happened? Oh. It's so cool. Jazz acts like she's never played 54 pickup. Do you mean 52 pickup? What's 54 pickup?
We're going on a dangerous voyage.
He doesn't dredge, it's fine. If he dredges, you know, I think it's less fine. You should give him a nice framed picture of yourself, shirtless. I think it'd be really good for him if he had a framed picture of me, shirtless, hanging behind him on his stream.
My shield for
I guess I could have taunted Justness, but I mean, if it's, you know, maybe getting out of range, maybe. Who knows? I mean, 52 pickup. Hey, Quantum TV, what's up, dude? That's annoying. Guess we knew about that. Wait, what's going on here? The Massive doesn't have a rush, right? But he might think it does. I always think it has a rush. Interesting. The Transparent Sloth has just gifted 10 flippin' subs? Hold on a minute. Disregard this Hearthstone Arena game. I feel like this was a mistake on many levels. Can't have been correct. Thank you so much, Transparent Sloth. And thanks to Bodyvon, Zack Attack, Kevin, G Dote, Mangold, Icy Centrigosa, Wiscoso, Adonis, Ace, and Jesus. Welcome everybody. I got 5 subs. You did. Got my bonus and I want to share it with my favorite streamer. Well, you're my favorite viewer. Tied for my favorite viewer with everyone else. You're all number 1.
a fine purchase. Into the breach.
Are you gonna clean that up?
Kinda hate it, but what are you gonna do? Merg, gifted one a Transparent Sloth. Is this real Quantum TV? This is the real Quantum TV, yeah. Yeah.
I have things you
It's a nice combo.
never knew you wanted.
Demonic Assault, ooh. Okay, take the full blown. You can even trade now. And then things die. Oh my god, we're gonna get the relic this game. Unless we die. But you ain't sub, non-committal. He's in now. Trade helps us, I think. He has trade here, that's 12. 8, 16, it's 1 off.
Those were priceless.
Thank you very much to both of you guys, Merc and Sloth. Really cool. Really cool to have you guys. Oh man, you guys I think should all get more bonuses more often. Odo? Let's just play it. Just do the bet.
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise.
We're dredging now, boys and boys. Draw it. Dredge it. Cards poo.
Those were priceless.
Okay, we can pay out the bet. Taz, if you want, we could increase the amount of ancient relics we have to play. We could change it to maybe 5, perhaps.
Let's get moving.
That's sure, Red. I'm gonna need a job first. Yeah, they don't give you bonuses for sitting on your arse, but I think they should. Let's get moving. Already did it. Not too shabby. I did think 1 was kind of. I thought 1 was going to be pretty easy, but you never know. I thought 1 was going to be easy, in which case you should just get skewed. You can make bets that are easy, but then like you should get better odds. But it's up to chat to dictate that, right? Already did it, Cast of the Azshara. Can you talk quickly about the other Queen relics and why the Iron Horn is always the best choice in Arena? One of them is to shuffle unknown spells into your deck and draw 2 cards. Which is just, you're not going to draw 2 cards better than a Colossal, so there's no point. Unless you're like in fatigue, maybe. Joel, thank you for the follow, Joel. I think one of them is like a weapon that deals damage when you cast spells or something, and you're just never going to have enough spells for it to be relevant. One of them is to repeat 1 spell you cast and make it cost like 1 or 0 or something. So if you have like a siphon, then you can then play a 1 mana siphon or something. But like whatever spell you're casting, unless it's like a rune, and even then it's like, I mean, I'd rather just have a 1 mana Colossal, right? That's, Colossals just win the game. That's why. But thank you guys for all the support. Really cool. But you're gonna win for 2 more, right? You could set it to whatever you want, but let's set it for the total throughout the run. So we've already done 1. So let's set it where we cast like 3 total or 4 total or 5 total. And we'll count the 1 we already did. So it's like, is that okay? Or you could just do whatever the heck you want. I'll just sit here and play Hearth in my underwear. What's my arena average? 8.9.
What is it?
Not that it means anything, but the only 2 times I shuffled spells, I immediately top decked a 1 mana Whirlpool. Yeah, and then, you know, sometimes you're gonna top deck a 1 mana Competitive Spirit, you know? Yeah, it can high roll. It can. But even the high roll on the spells is probably still not as good as the, It's probably still not as good as... I'm taking the curse. It's gonna work. I mean, trust me, it's gonna work. Plus, what if we get Queen Azshara? We want that spell. Name every spaghetti. The hell did I just click? Who is this lady? Come on, she's making the rest of us look bad. I want a game in fatigue with the curse against a priest. I think the card's fun. Remember that deck we had 2 or 3 of them and a couple other ways to generate them? And it was on YouTube, it's awesome. Curse of Agony, Warlock. Thank you to our 180th downloader. We only need 70 more, is that right? Only 70? 70's doable. If we did 180, 70 should be doable. That's for Zelda, not for you. I watched it. double checking I heard, right? Sometimes I get distracted by your long, luscious hair and your deep use? What's that word? Are Pop-Tarts ravioli? No. How would you define ravioli in such a way that excludes Pop-Tarts? I would just look up the actual definition of ravioli. Which is small pasta envelopes containing ground meat, cheese, or vegetables, which is very different than a Pop-Tart. Let us give him another curse. My sub didn't show up stupid mobile. You can refresh and you'll be able to share it. But right now, we're gonna say thanks to Satan Christo for their Prime, and say thanks to Gonzo right after. Both are awesome. That's the amount of degrees I turn when I see Dreads' stream. You don't want to stay around there. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Interesting. He could have cast the curse and got a 1/1. It's kind of cool. If your uncle Jack helped you off an elephant, would you return the favor and help your uncle Jack off an elephant? Yeah, I guess. Why is he stuck on an elephant? I don't understand. That's getting cursed all willy-nilly. Red, how do you keep up the amazing hours you put into this game? I appreciate it, by the way. How? Because if I don't have a job, and then I die. So it's a motivating factor. Plus, I kind of like her for some wretched reason. And thank you to Gonzo for the Prime. Yeah. 7 months, baby. 7 months, baby. Thank you very much for that support, Gonzo. Wait, I'm not... Oh, I can guess this. Oh, I got 2 cards left. Ooh, I think I'd rather do that. Well... Get a 3/2. I keep my coin. You know, I'm gonna just do this because it's... If I play that, I have a bigger minion, but maybe I can use this one to go in with there, maybe. Yeah. Without Hearth streaming, I'd be dead. Plus, you know, I like streaming. I've talked about this a lot, but I like to stream. And Hearth gives me the biggest audience and allows me to grow the stream the most effectively. So that in and of itself is pretty motivating. There's not like a game I wish I could be playing so much that like, oh, I have to play Hearth, darn it. I think that helps me out too. Like I genuinely am not sitting here like wishing I could be doing something else. When I take days off, I feel bad that I'm not streaming Hearth. I wish that I could stream more Hearth. Agree or disagree with that mentality? I mean, that's just how I feel.
You never knew you wanted.
Give him a curse card. It's kind of poo. We'll draw a spell. It's kind of cool.
It doesn't get cheddar than this.
Coin out a tap, but I think I could coin out like this and this maybe. You have great personality and you're a joy to watch. That's the nicest thing anybody said to me today. So thank you. I think it's great. Oh, I think we have a wonderful chat. I think for starters, it makes it easier to showcase. They kind of bring out the best in you, you know? Or me. Someone. Chat does some crap, right? I don't know. You know what I mean?
Those were priceless.
Oh god, I didn't know what just happened though. I didn't want that to happen. But, yeah, we have a good chat. It keeps me engaged. Yeah, I like talking to people. That's the nicest thing Red has said to us today. I say nice things sometimes when Les forces me to. Copium, you are complete shite at every other game though. I'm pretty good at Magic. I could be good at most card games, I think, if I played them. I think I'd be pretty good at Roller Coaster Tycoon too. Pick people up, put them on my death island in the middle of the park. They get really mad, but my attendance skyrockets because nobody can leave. just doesn't work. It doesn't work. I can't get the board space and get it down. I'm sorry, chat. I'm not gonna BM this poor guy. I saw the Marvel Snap game and it looks super cool. Yeah, it looks really cool. Your chair has a great personality, and that bike is a chill dude as well. People like the bike. They hate the man behind the stream, but they love that bike. How have you been? I've been okay, Camel. Just here playing Hearth. We got 3 wins and 1 loss. That's a fun deck. Transparent Sloth is gifting like 1 billion subs. We have 180 downloads, only 70 more to go. It'd be cooler if they let Red Turd play it. Yeah, they didn't invite me to the beta, so now they're dead to me. Now they're dead to me. Well, maybe not dead to me, but just dying.
This ends now.
Let's dive in!
Amber Turd must be popular in here. I think everybody hates her. I don't really know her on a personal level. Nobody's good at Magic. We all just draw mountains and think we're having fun. I am having fun when I draw mountains. Mountains are great. The form to access the beta was kind of involved. You probably did it wrong. You think so? I thought I did it right, but you might be right. Force him to hero power? What if he just hero powers and doesn't coin out of 2 anyway? Tell me I'm wrong, Spongy. I thought I did a good job with the thing. Maybe. Great flavor, this expansion with the new hero skins. Yeah, the skins I almost never care about. I wish they would just put, give us better content. And stop, using skins as like a...
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
This man must have got a large bonus. Thank you, Transparent Sloth, for the 25 gifted subs. The man went 5. He went 10. He went 25. I shudder to think what is next. Maybe nothing. Maybe the world. Baskiz. Oko Slide. Robopoop. UCD. Chris. It's the Bizzle. Oat the Goat. Dean Psionic. Welcome, everybody. We got... I don't have anything for next turn. I think I'm gonna I could tap and shoot something. This card's really nice, but I like having a little bit of heal. Oh, it only costs 1. Oh, we can still tap and play this and that. That's great. Who's in there? Shrekan, Ice Juice, Zabavian, Blacklight, Bjorn, AFCA, Nina, Malik, Kyle, Lil Johnny-O, Pounding Cheeks, Snurk the Viking, Aeroins, Epidemia, Capital Fun, Dr. 4, Shmagai, Ruiz, and Damo. Welcome, everybody. I'm out of breath. Thank you so much. I kind of wanted second. Well, you're second now. I hope somebody beats you, but if they don't, that's an abundance of support that I appreciate. I sincerely do. Thank you so much, Sloth. Yeah, if we can get some hype, maybe a hype 6 from Redbeard. Because the Charmander with the money. Very applicable right now. I have Les Pre-Ray. Read all my important documents. I think that's why my identity is stolen. Is that why? Les has been scoring all the premium discounts for cigar shop coupons. Oh, damn him. Out of fart breath. You can take time off when Stranger Things come out? No. No, I don't really care. If somebody spoils it, it's not really a big deal. Oh, there's like a big monster or something. Oh. Surprise, surprise. It's a nasty monster roaming around town again. Who really cares? Ooh, that's a curse. That's a mount. If you're gonna be the curse deck, you have to take all the curses. The Weed Mafia come for their debts. I ain't stealing his identity. Yeah, Yeah, he'll hurt you. But thank you, everyone. Thank you, Transparent Sloth. Did we get any followers? Sometimes, you know. Bascus hit the follow button. He got a gifted sub in there, which is pretty cool. I don't know about that. If we're gonna get that sound, can we get this song instead?
Don't let them harm the eggs.
I guess I'll pre-hit. As long as I'm not rolling stupid sheep, this will be better, right? You could have tried an afternoon stream when you watched some of the trial. See if anybody cared what you think. I don't know how to do that. How do you do that? Also, are you even allowed to do that? Gotta spend the money somehow. I'll spend it on electricity, food, and maybe other things. It's allowed. A lot of people have been doing it. Yeah, they'll probably ban me for doing it, right? Where I'd be like, oh yeah, no, we don't want him. We'll get him.
I see.
You eat the sub money at clubs? Oh yeah. That's right. I did the Iggy.
Who is next on the
If I hadn't tapped and I had traded this, could have played this. I guess I don't want to trade it though because he has a 7-mana weapon that could come down, which is really fucking annoying. And thanks again, Baz, for the follow. Really cool of you. Shit horse, man. That thing is just programmed to lose every fucking joust. Also, I don't know, I got up today, I went to the store, I got, what did I get? I got some ground beef. I thought I'll make some ground beef, and then I made it, I'm like, ugh, like, I don't know. I have a bunch of ground beef I gotta eat, and I'm like, trying to lose weight, big old friggin' bowl of ground beef, probably not good. I mean, I put some seasoning on it and made some tacos, but yeah. I think it's probably not like the best decision. Hey, Whirly, I have a question for you. I need to have it answered immediately. What the hell? That is all. 6-9. Basically kill him, but we can kind of do that anyway, right?
Off with their heads!
I should probably trade. We're here today for the commencement of the class action lawsuit. Subathon contributors versus Old Red Turd. First witness for the plaintiff. Already, is he here? What's up? Sorry, do you live in a gigantic mansion? It's a good source of protein, true. And I just... Oh, also, my god, I have to put in a work order. My trash compactor thing, my sink compactor is not turning on. I can't imagine that'll be good in the long term. It'll probably have a negative effect, right? But I don't want somebody to come in. Who's dead with mine? Oh yeah, you're right. If he wins this game, I'll buy you a Coke. I don't want somebody to come into the apartment and wake me up or anything. Took me 35 minutes to walk 2 blocks today. I got a deep tissue massage. I was told it will take a few sessions to fix me. I hate paying to be tortured. Now you know I never called someone to fix my oven. I know, but I want to put my hand in there. At my old apartment one time, the trash compactor broke and I called someone to fix it. And then they came in, they're like, oh yeah, there was just like a string in there and it just like won't turn on if there's a string or something. I was like, oh really? But I put my hand in there, I couldn't find anything. I don't know. It's probably gonna stink. They're probably gonna let out like foul smell if I don't want that.
MC versus Maiev.
It's on the shirt, Super Mario.
None can escape my fury.
Mario and Friends.
Dive in!
Those old guys. I'm gonna ditch those and keep these. After this game, I gotta go do 25 push-ups. Try and shove 300 flapples into it? Yeah, but I think that might be what broke it. Half of my department is out with COVID, and I've already had it twice. I really don't need it again. No.
No.
But you will get it.
Trust me.
Just bumps and daggers. But not even worth it then. I might play a River Croc, that'd be kind of bad. I could teach you how to fix it, buddy boy. Okay. Can you really? Because that'd be awesome. I have a problem with a muscle and a nerve in my tailbone from being on my period for 3 months because of the IUD. I hate being the girl. That can happen. I'm about to spend 8K on adult braces. This is nothing. Hey, hopefully, you know, you enjoy that. You like what they give you. You're gonna make whiskey and cola without your garbage disposal. What? What? You said what now? I go 3 here, I can go 3 and 1 and then 4. But he can just kill my guy, and I kind of hate that. We'll see. I haven't gotten COVID once. It's been really cool if I never did. And it would be really cool if yeah, me neither. I don't think. Unless I got it and it made me stronger instead of weaker. I don't believe it works that way. And again, I'm certainly no expert. Is there even a 1-cost spell I want right now? Not really. Let's play a better statted minion, though. You have like a chute that the garbage goes down and that's broken? No. No, like for like the stuff that in the sink, the little thing that shreds it up and like breaks it down so like big chunky stuff goes away. That appears to be broken. This turn sucks.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Oh, I'm in trouble. Did that guy explain how to fix it yet? Unless he was lying. Okay, how to fix broken garbage disposal? Whether it's from the top with your hand or stuck at the bottom with an Allen wrench. Oh my god, Allen wrench? Fuck that. What's an Allen wrench? I need to clear the board and roll multiple taunts. No taunts. Never had a disposal in my sink, it seems weird. Night Captain, also quite bad for me. Oh my god, a Tony wrench. It's very simple. There should be a reset button underneath the compactor under your sink. Pressing that is almost always a fix. If that isn't it, then I'll let you know what to do next. Okay, I'm gonna go check after this game, okay? Which is pretty it's over now. But they might miss lethal, so we'll see. Put a mixture of simmering hot water, bleach, and dish soap in the sink, and it should fix it. Really? Okay, what if I hit the reset button and it shreds me into pieces? I probably could do this after the stream, but what if I just do it now? Alright, I'm gonna go try, actually. It's stressing me out. The thought of having to put in a work order stresses me out greatly.
Nemzi versus Illidan.
This ends now!
Let's dive in!
Okay, I saw no button, but I also didn't have any light, and it hurt to crouch down, and it smelled funny down there, so that's my update. Where would said button be? There was so much crap down there. There's like a humongous thing, and there's some other thing, and there's some pipes. Good lord.
What is it?
Hey,
If it lives, that'd be great. Just reach in and wiggle around. Chat is silly, don't do anything. Just play Hearth and Babble. Maybe get a whiskey, I'm going to soon. Oh my god, it's already 2:30? We gotta end the stream soon. Hey Red, I love you. Man, I love you too, Daniel. As much as a man can love another man, etc, etc.
Righto.
Pick up another one, right? Did you get 25 push-ups? I didn't do them because instead I was fixing my trash disposal. Glad you made it back in one piece. Already got one shredder in this chat. Is he here today? Stop this madness right now.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
I think this is actually the pick.
it's going to be okay.
Can't be bothered to finish his own shtick. Me? Oh, right. The what with the stick and yeah, of course. Just gonna kill this thing now. I hate it, and I don't want to take a buttload of damage. 7914, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow.
I'm gonna
Left my pain stuff downstairs. Have your sweet boyfriend bring it to you. I need a night captain. That'd be really cool. This is kind of nice, even if I whiff on this draw. I mean, he's basically dead now, right? Just took 2. He lives in Seattle and he can't drive, so that would be a 2-hour wait. What if he catches a supersonic bus? Be there in like 20 minutes.
This is our chance!
This is our chance. Yeah, maybe. Okay, hold on. Sync disposal. Reset button. Where is it? Oh, down there? Okay, wait, I actually saw some of this stuff. Reset button. Did that guy say it was on the bottom? He may have told me that. 2, 2, 6, 5, 2. Dude, this is fart.
A fine purchase.
It really feels like we're adept at drawing poorly. Under your sink, you should see the actual compactor. It'll look like a big cylinder. Yeah, I see that. Feel around the bottom of the cylinder, and you should feel a button you can press. Okay, I saw when I looked it up online. I saw that. All right, I'm gonna try. Well, I gotta do 25 push-ups too. Home improvement. That would actually be fun. I don't know what else is broken in here. Why would it stop working? Where you would need to do that?
A watery grave awaits.
I hate that card. Quite a lot. Why does it get to attack on the first turn? That doesn't seem fair. But yes, my life is in Twitch chat's hands now. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I could play this. But it could be okay too, right? Don't do push-ups before, otherwise you won't be able to push a button. I finally won an arena round? Hell yeah, dude. My friend loaned me the money for my car,
I see it.
and I get it this morning. I'm so excited to not drive a van anymore. Hey, the van could look nice. Cool. Wish you didn't do this or that or anything really. Jeez, man. I go here and tap. I can shoot for 2. That's not enough. I don't like this. I don't like that this is still in my hand and it's getting weaker and weaker, and my board. I guess I like that it's getting stronger. Hope he goes face, actually, huh? Because he's probably, if he goes face, he's probably trying to set up like a 2-turn. But I guess if he's just whacking the 6/6, that's good for us too, right? Best draw? A 2-drop would be great. I meant before I tap, but whatever. What's the name of the radio you listen to? Redbeardsplaylist.com. K-Schmex 1070. It's getting a sunken charge? That's fine. I can't do anything about it. You can get what he gets, right? Oh, it's trying to help. Shout Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
Strike! Then strike harder.
She cast us all.
That doesn't seem fair. Steals 4?
Are you gonna clean that up?
My shield.
Should we kill his guy?
Die, monster!
We trade here. We put him to what? Probably not low enough.
Die, monster!
I guess we're dead to Inquisitor either way, though, huh?
Mine! Oh, mine! The will of the Forsaken is unbreakable.
Knight Captain.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Nether or Curse? 3, 7, 10, 12?
Into the breach.
Oh, manager!
Who is next on the chopping block?
Jeez Louise. Okay. Okay, push-ups or trash compactor? Alright, I'm going back to the trash compactor. I'm feeling this. I think I can do it.
Nemzi versus Illidan.
This ends now!
Let's dive in!
The good news is I found the button. The bad news is it didn't fix it. Which is, well, yeah, I thought it would work. I pushed a button. Alright, we'll wait for an update. I have a flashlight over there. I didn't take out last time. Streamer getting churned by the garbage disposal. You're sick, man. You're sick if that's what you're really into. Sick in the head. Okay, so I need to do push-ups. I gotta pee. You have to press and hold a button sometimes. I tried that. But for how long? Let's wait for an update from Bob Vila. Bob Vila? Vila? You know the guy.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm good.
I'm gonna take the trade and hope to, hope to get that trade. This deck start with so many fucking 5-drops and 6-drops all the time. Just stick your dong in it. Did I ever say how long to hold the button, Red? Just press it and hold it. Should I leave it on while I'm doing that? Seems ill-advised. What if it drops down and starts cutting me up? The bleach, soap, and hot water should clear it out, but it doesn't even turn on though. It doesn't make like a sound now. It's not like brrr, not doing anything, it's just not doing anything. You can try the broom handle sex thing Spongy was talking about. It has to be on when I push the button?
These are due back tomorrow.
It's not a Terminator. All I want out of tonight's stream, in addition to a crap load of subs, some Marvel Strike Force downloaders, a buttload of arena wins, all I want is to fix that on our own without having to call someone. Use the acid Walter and Jesse used to dispose of that body. So next, I would check your breaker box, make sure that nothing is tripped. But everything else is over there, like the fridge and the microwave and the lights in the kitchen. You know where that is? Probably over there. It's small. Well, it's not that small, but it's pretty small. Just can't keep taking this. Hey, Juicy, sorry, we're fixing my my garbage disposal. Hold on. I don't want to flip any breaker box things. What if I electrocute myself or turn off the power to the place? And I won't even be able to call someone to help me. I'll be stuck here forever. Breaker box is a logical choice. Would a breaker, how would I know which one affects the kitchen? Or but like, would it affect one outlet? Or it doesn't even use an outlet, right? Or it's just a switch. I just have to flip the switch.
Are you gonna clean
Just
that
gonna
up?
get that on. He's on such a long control. You're gonna be in the basement zapping your balls with the fuse box when you realize they are not a handyman. Hey, he was right about the button, but maybe that was just to build trust. What's the point of having 800 viewers if they can't provide solid DIY advice? Agreed.
I don't need any of you.
Why do my cards stink?
Buying or selling.
Mortal Coil's kind of good. It costs 0.
Oh, manager! Oh, manager! Oh!
Who is next on the chopping block?
Nice Ibis. I've never got offered Ibis one night from that card. Did you break the disposal on purpose for content? No. I did not do that on purpose. If it's not the breakers, it's either jammed up by something or it shit the bed and you need a new one. Okay, do you think there's any validity to what I think Dealey said where I have to leave it on and then push the button? Because I left it off because I was scared it was gonna do something. This is not turning on anyway, right? And how would that matter?
Time grows
You
short.
can't reset anything if it's off. Some logic there, Zelda. Maybe I just need to, you know, introduce some electrical an electrical charge. Could be big. Remember when this was a Queen Azshara deck? I remember. Barely. Got my 3 crappy demons. Shite demon brothers, that's good.
Tracking their movements.
Abyssal? Too bad. Still trying to figure out what this thing is. I don't think Australia uses them. they must be used somewhere. It's like, let's say you do your dishes, whatever you had, a pumpkin, and like there's like a big chunk of pumpkin that goes in the sink, and this shreds it up and breaks it down so it goes down the pipes easier. I don't know exactly what it does. You know what I'm saying? 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I can get a tap if I do this.
My shield for Arthur.
I just scoop out the pumpkin and put it in the bin. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be scooping in there. Americans are lazy. We don't want to do anything. You should call someone as much as that hurts. But check your landlord in case. Oh, I mean, there's a system here where I can just put in a work order and then somebody from here will come fix it or whatever. I just don't want to do that. If I just have to push a button, then I'll just push a button, but... My boyfriend gave me an AeroPress for coffee. It's my new favorite thing. Takes a little more effort, but the coffee is delicious. Oh, so you guys are actually taking Taz's side? That's surprising. Buy a new house, it's time to move. Garbage disposal won't turn on. I'll watch like a YouTube video or something. I forgot you could check YouTube videos. I mean, I could just have someone come do it, probably. Or I probably, maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I'll just, you know, scoop out the pumpkin. Have we established if Whirly lives in a mansion? No. There was very little follow-up on that particular, very little follow-up there. It's jammed. The best way I have seen is to use the stick end of a broom to push the blades really hard in one direction. At that point, just have a professional do it. Yeah, I won't break anything. I'm fine doing most of my home maintenance, but I don't fuck with electricity. I just call someone, Red. Is the garbage disposal electricity? Broom, I knew it. Was this troll you on an ult?
For now.
Pay that man his money. Me. Less. Shut the fuck up. That's what Dishwater said. I just work here. We got 6 wins though. And only 1 freaking queen. Good comeback. How to fix... Okay, hold on.
Nemzi versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
No. Show me YouTube. This man is wearing a plaid shirt. First, see if you can discover the problem. Garbage disposal makes no sound. Sounds promising. A few simple solutions. Start by looking under the sink to double check that the garbage disposal is plugged in. It has to be plugged in. Then push the button. They just barely... this one that they're putting... If that doesn't work, check the major electrical panel. Okay, I'll try that after the stream. I'll flip... How do I know which one...
What is it?
Hey,
How do I know which breaker will affect that area? Give me $40 for the consultation, thanks. $40?
Reporting for duty.
Did you watch the same YouTube video I did?
it's going
Okay,
to be
so if I
okay.
go
Right.
base, this takes 2.
It's going
If
to
I
be
try to
okay.
make this trade,
Righto.
then this will only take 1, right? If this takes 2, then this can take 1. It'll be flipped off because of a short. But do you think there's a breaker switch that controls one thing? Wouldn't it like
Righto.
control a whole, like an area? That's me on the YouTube video. No,
Really?
is it really?
Not too heavy.
That did kind of cool. What are we doing? Assuming that it's Avenge, but I don't really care because... How come? That's why. My oven has a breaker by itself? Oh, okay. I like that Twitch chat seemingly does know a lot about different things. The issue? I'm not interested in any of them.
My shield for Arthur.
No, I'm interested. It's kind of cool. All breakers will be on, but one will be off. The logic would suggest that the odd one is for the disposal. Are they normally all on all the time? Chad is giving some truly dog shit ideas today, and I haven't even said anything. Your ideas are great, usually. You don't necessarily fall under the doggy shit category. Necessarily. This did become a home improvement stream. It's better than a Hearth stream, isn't it? How fucking dare you? Wait, that's fine. You know what would be really good is if we had to bump the,
For duty.
this thing in. Was that the one that got buffed? No. Is another buffed minion? It will be plugged into a wall outlet under the sink. That should be tied to the same breaker as that wall. Whoa, did she actually even know shit? You gotta stop talking about this, you're bringing out the testosterone. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Alez, we're not asking for directions, and
Just on my suggestion, ever living.
I don't know what else we're doing or not doing, but we ain't asking for directions. We're not lost. Just need to find our bearings. I drafted the funniest meme shaman deck. 4 anchor totems and a bunch of things that make 1 cost tokens. Nice.
The victory is yours.
Now, when I bet all in on yes, we haven't seen Queen Ashanti in 6 games. It's funny that I know stuff. Yeah, you got a handyman vibe to you. All right, I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. But I'm gonna go try again. I think I can fix it. I think I got it. I think I got it. Thanks a lot, Hearth. Am I even here? I didn't click anything. There is a breaker. It is not flipped. There is one listed for disposal. Guess I'll call somebody. Was it working fine and now it isn't? Yeah, it was working fine, sorry. There doesn't appear to be any flipped breakers, and one of them is listed as disposal. Can I like flip it off and flip it back on? Will that do anything?
Nemzi versus Illidan.
This ends now.
Let's dive in.
Also, why did I get judge? Not the judge, sorry. I got excited. You can flip them all if you want. Go nuts. Well, I'm not gonna do it now. What if I turn off the computer?
Evil draws close.
You can flip them all. Go nuts. What? I'll flip the disposal one. I'm kind of excited. I would love to fix it, and then we could say I'm a handyman. I'll do it after the stream. In case it turns off the computer or electrocutes me to death. A handy person. I'll be a handy person. Just sit on the floor crying and punching it, asking why it doesn't work. Why doesn't anything work? Is this my life? It's 2022. The garbage puzzle doesn't even work. That's what I do. Already handyman to me after building that chair. This chair, I was out of breath when I built it. I was out of breath. I was quite out of breath.
Knew you wanted.
These are not the cards I want. I never got a siphon. Drag below would have been nice, or one of them cheap removal spells. Cheap damage.
Each scar, a foe vanquished.
Strike now.
I'm concerned because anything. I guess maybe it forces him to.
Better with some
Those were priceless.
It forces him to put some pressure, or like to keep putting minions on board. Maybe trades a bit. I might have to play that though because he's so far ahead of us. Put the bleach hot water in before you cycle the breaker. Okay.
Handle it.
Yeah, I'll wait. I could move things by hand when I put my hand in there earlier. It wasn't like blocked. It was like I could move it. But then I touched like goo and stuff. I was like, oh no. I had to take a nap after that. No, I already did that. My arm didn't get chopped off.
Strike now.
Whoa, he's trading the good thing? Wow, he's trading everything. Wow, can I just draw a hollow A-bomb on time ever? Nope, okay. Okay, it's fine. Have to give up the coin. I could look for a thing.
Are you gonna clean that up?
Ew, goo. Even filling the sink with some hot water. A bit of a plunger could help. I could do that. It's gonna take some doing if you don't want to call someone. I thought I'd hit the button and it would work. It really feels like a hit the button sort of situation. I'm gonna give an update on it tomorrow. Or in the Discord after the stream. Call a professional. Well, we won't be doing that, so we'll be doing the opposite of that. I could just put six power on the board while the board's empty, and maybe it doesn't have a giga ping. Kind of moves this forward a little bit, right? Had to unclog my sink a few times. Red, I'm back. All is good again. That's great to hear. This is gonna become the new story to put on all the Redbeard merch. It's like a fucking, you know, the story of the. Yeah, it'll be. Let me have a couple of whiskey and colas, and I'll go for it again. I'll feel emboldened and embiggened. Maybe Dishy could come over and fix it. I'd rather Dishy come over than, you know, the maintenance man from the apartment complex. Just breathe down it. Should melt the blockage. Now you're scaring me. It's jammed. You can usually look down the disposable with a flashlight or something to see if it's what's locked the blades up. It's like goo. Then the dude's bleach and water suggestion could work. If it's goo. I like that. I do want to whack this, right? I'm just gonna do this. It's the safest line, and then we could find a mortal coil maybe, or you might just trade. I'm just trying to live, man. Heck, I felt that breath on my cheek through the screen. How is that possible? I'm the guy who works at your apartment complex. This one? Come over. Oh man, I've always had a working at Target, there was always a couple guys that would, you know, fix things. Maintenance guys on site, and then some people off site, but there's always somebody on site that would kind of like help you when you're like crying and your things wouldn't turn on. Like Alez was saying, punching the thing. I've always had a firm appreciation for like a man's man who could fix problems. My goal, I guess, is to make enough money that I can pay them to help me fix my problems. And I think that, you know, the world needs both things. I could do this next turn, so I think I'm down to just play 2 minions, because I can do this plus the Colossal next turn. You could use your Brita water filter pitcher, bring some pool water. That thing eats through concrete like aliens' blood. Doing it in the morning while sober. Disposals put people in the hospital, and you need your hands. That's fair. It's a fair statement. Hope I'm not dead. That'd be really lame. We got to 7 wins? When did that happen? While I was fixing the garbage disposal? Alright, I won't stick my hand in there after whiskey and a cola. A whiskey drink. Am I dead? I mean, I get some armor. I can clear his board. He didn't Inquisitor us, right? Like...
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise.
Oh, I don't have enough to remove everything right now, though, but most of them will help me. Alright, I gotta drop this card more. The best home improvement happens when you're drunk. That's Dad 101. Hope I'm not dead, man. That'd be great. Okay. We have 8, 10, 13. 13. This could be better. With some cheddar. 5, 8, 10, 13. I need 3 damage. How many curses has he taken? Oh gosh. I think he hasn't taken any. It only deals 1. 5, 8, 10, 13, 14. Maybe just whacks one for no reason. We need to find an electrician to install the light above our entry. We've had it for 6 years and no one has a ladder high enough that I know. He doesn't want to buy one.
I hope this fits on the ship.
That's funny.
Short.
Hello, A-Bomb. Knight Captain. Is it dumb to doom? 5, 8, 10, doom. Then if we draw, honestly, if we draw, a cultist, he's probably dead, right? Not gonna tap. I shoot there. I can double trade. I'll have this, and this. Shoots there too. I have to lose everything though. I honestly think this is the play. This is the play I made. I think if we just double curse Knight Captain, he's dead, right? Bestie fixed her sync following YouTube. Drano didn't work.
Turning tides. What's with your mind?
It's unlucky. Did he not have that last turn? But I like the play we made. It set up lethal, and he just had the exact combo, right? And we had lethal in our hand because of the play we made. Oh well. I think this is a really fun deck. I thought we were gonna win that one. That's a load of Maloney. I missed it. Did he not have those? Maybe the thing wasn't active, but he had the. Maybe did he top deck the multi-strike? Because he could have used both of those last turn if he had them both for lethal, right? 7 wins pays for itself. Yeah, it was a good run. It really was.